Good evening everyone and welcome to a new video on the channel. Please do remember to like, subscribe and comment because it really helps us while we're trying to get this new channel off the ground. Well, it is Friday, July the 11th and we're heading once again to Redcar, but this time it's not to Green Lane, it's to our neighbours across town on the trunk road. We are heading to the Mo Mowlem Stadium to see Redcar Town against Bishop Auckland. So let's head over to Redcar and get the video started. So here we are in Redcar for tonight's game against Bishop Auckland, which is a memorial game for Matty Graham, a Redcar Town player that sadly died recently. Going into this game, obviously last season, as we said on an earlier video, Redcar Town finished in 14th place in the Northern League Division 2 last season, a mid-table position, and they've considerably strengthened their side since then, signing amongst others Craig Gott, who was part of the Redcar Athletic Championship winning side in Division 1 last season. They've also strengthened with some Division 1 signings from Mask United last year. Bishop Auckland last season was their first ever, or their first season for some time at Step 4 in the Northern Premier League East after winning the Northern League Division 1 title the season before. Although they had a bit of a shaky start, they recovered well and finished in a comfortable mid-table position. Were never in any danger of the relegation battle. They've seen 3 of their players poached by Redcar Athletic during the close season period, so they've had a bit of a change around, losing 3 experienced players, new signings on display as well. They'll be no doubt looking to push on. They've got good facilities over at Bishop Auckland, famous old club of course historically, plenty of appearances at Wembley in the FA Amateur Cup, a rich history. So it'll be interesting to see how it all pans out tonight. Let's get inside Mo Mowlem Memorial Park and see what's happening. Just some of the excellent facilities here at Redcar Town. Loads of space on the back pitches. There was even more, I don't know if you can see through there on the way in. It's a huge facility. They provide football for thousands of local people over here. And let's head in for tonight's game. And the Mo Mowlem Memorial Park is another ground that's been massively developed over recent seasons, massively improved. We got this one end behind the goal that's covered with a seating area around here. And the sunlight's a bit hazy, but hopefully you can see. So all this end section here is seated, and then we got covering undercover terracing for the rest of it with 2 steps. So a nice little end, very good ground for the level that they're playing at. And then we've got these 2 new covered stands side by side here that were added before the start of last season. As you can see, they both hold about 50 seats, I would say. So again, well over and above what they need for step 6 that they're playing at the moment. And again, we'll go up later behind the goal there, but you can see there's another covered end, almost exclusively terracing. This one, it's got 2 steps of terracing with a few bench seats on either end, and the other side of the ground houses the dugouts, but overall a pretty decent stadium. So it's programme review time, and unusually we've got an A4 size programme for tonight's memorial game. Matty Graham Memorial, of course, and he features on the cover as you'd expect. It's an 8-page issue. So inside we've got a welcome, whoops, windy as usual in Redcar, a welcome and a bit on the visitors. Then in the centre pages we got a nice montage of photos from the Lemon Top Derby. Then we've got a report on that game and an update on Redcar Town summer signings. And the fixtures appear on the back page. So a nice little issue. Everything was by donation tonight, so there's not a specific price for the programme. But it's a good pre-season effort. Unusual for it to be A4 as well. We're going to give this 8 out of 10. And this is the clubhouse facility at Redcar Town, of which we're now about to go and have a look inside. So let's take a look in the clubhouse at the Mo Mowlem Memorial Park. It's pretty functional with a bar and a kitchen in the corner. Nice board there for after match interviews. PA system and everything you want really in a standard clubhouse. And since I was last here, they've now actually opened the upstairs bar, so this is all new. Quite a few of the usual suspects in attendance. And offers a nice panoramic view of the stadium. And the team's coming out of the ground now. And Redcar Town in black and red stripes, and Bishop Auckland in sky blue shirts and dark blue shorts. It's a wonderful evening for football here at the Mo Mowlem Memorial Park. It's a sun-baked evening and a nice little crowd assembling as well. And we're underway.
Yeah, well that's great, you know.
And a great follow-up finish there from Bishop Auckland. They take the lead. And because of the weather, we've got a drinks break.
Play the ball to me and I'll put them in. That's a good ball. Across the box, you can't fuck across. Just drive in the area and then stop and go in the back of you and we'll get a penalty. So when it's in the second half, you get the ball in, you fucking kills it. That's it, yeah.
And it's half time here at the Mo Mowlem Memorial Ground. Half time then, Redcar Town 0, Bishop Auckland 1. And apart from perhaps looking slightly more clinical in the box, there hasn't really been a huge amount of difference between the two sides, which will please Redcar Town, because obviously there is a 2-division gap between them and Bishops. Overall though, I think Redcar can be fairly happy with their first half performance. Craig Gott is looking very good in a sort of sweeper role that he's playing, marshalling the troops, playing some very effective balls forward. And Redcar have looked pretty good and got into some quite threatening positions. Maybe their final ball hasn't been quite as good as it could be, and that's probably slightly the difference between the two sides. When they have got forward, Bishops have looked a little bit more threatening, and of course the goal may be a bit fortunate from their point of view, that the free kick, which was a good free kick, came off the post and it left an easy finish. But nevertheless, a very even game, an enjoyable game of football. Perhaps the referee has been slightly more whistle happy than he needs to be in a friendly match. But aside from that, it's been a good watch, and we'll be back out for the second 45. And we're back underway. And I'm joined by Redcar Town fan Oliver Walker, and he's going to tell me the verdict on the first half from a Redcar Town's perspective.
Harry, I thought it was a very good half, to be fair, in the first half. I mean, 1-0 down, 2 leagues above us. It's always going to be a tough challenge, but see how the second half goes.
And are you confident this season with the new signings that you've made?
I mean, I think it will be a very good season, to be fair. The squad that we've got is very good.
I agree with you. Best of luck to you. Enjoy the second half.
Thanks.
Side netting. And it's an own goal to put Bishop Auckland 2-0 up. And Redcar Town pull a goal back. Tidy finish, 2-1. And that's a full-time whistle here at the Mo Mowlem Memorial Ground. Finishes 2-1. So full-time then, it finishes Redcar Town 1, Bishop Auckland 2. Bishops were probably a bit stronger in the second half, but for all that couldn't make their dominance tell, and Redcar Town was still very useful on the break and very determined. You know, it was an encouraging performance from a step 6 side, I thought, tonight, and if they can take that form forward into their Northern League Division 2 campaign, then I think there's every chance that Redcar can live up to their pre-season billing and have a serious go at reaching the playoffs this season. For Bishop Auckland, they really should have added a third when they hit the bar with a chance that was harder to miss than to score, really, towards the end. And of course then Redcar Town, with a nice finish, pulled a goal back. So all in all, I would have thought it would be the home side that was more encouraged by that performance than the Northern Premier League side. A good night of football watched in front of a good crowd, which must have raised a decent amount of money for the memorial cause for Matty Graham. So that concludes it for this video. We'll be back again tomorrow when Redcar Athletics pre-season continues with a short trip to Teesdale Park to take on Thornaby. So join me then for that one. Until then, catch you later.